Alrighty, YouTube, it's your boys, Yux, the legendary one, and today we're going to be doing a tier list on frenzy characters. Somebody asked me to do this, so we're gonna do this, right? Now frenzy characters, this tier list is not gonna be very hard to make. It should be actually very easy for most people to know what frenzies to choose and what not to choose, because for frenzy characters nothing matters besides their soul traits. It doesn't matter about their strong attacks. It doesn't matter unless you want to use them, which nobody really does use them. Right, it's really about their soul trait. But you know, strong attacks doesn't really matter for these characters. Their killer, nothing of those really matter for these characters. It's only their strong attacks, right? So we're actually just gonna go off the list here, and then we're just gonna take a look at their soul trait, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what tier they're in and what tier they're not in, right? So we're gonna start off with Byakuya, since he is what's it called, the first character here, right? We got S, A, B, C, and D. So I'm gonna tell you guys what's good and what's not good. So Byakuya, first off, he has strong attack damage plus 18% and strong attack recharge time negative 10%. Now this is a very good soul trait combination, and the fact that you can get it for free is, of course, all of these frenzy characters are free, but the fact that you can get it for free is very good. I will say that is a S tier of frenzy character to grab. He's definitely one of the best characters you can get from frenzy, but you need to keep in mind, also, their typing do matter. So you can't get this Byakuya and then use it on a speed character. I mean, you can, but you won't get extra stats. But if you get this Byakuya and then put it on Yamamoto, right? If you have Thousand Blood War Yamamoto, let's say, who is a power character, you can end up getting his frenzy character and getting one of his better links, right? Because strong attack damage plus 18% and SAR is very good. That's a perfect combination for a character. So, I would highly recommend getting this Byakuya. The only thing what's bad about frenzy characters are that their what's it called? Their SP is very low, right? That's the only problem with frenzy characters, but it doesn't really change the fact that he has two good links, right? You can obviously find a better character with more SP easily, but if you just want the links, then that's a fantastic character to pick for frenzy for your links, right? Next, we got a Renji, wherever this Renji is. Okay, I found a Renji. Renji, right? Renji has normal attack damage plus 18% and strong attack recharge time negative 10%. Now, this, since he's tech, I actually will give him a bit higher tier. I might give him B, right? I know it's a weird combination for NAD and strong attack recharge time, but it's really good for NAD characters who have like a boost. For example, like OX. Literally, this is a perfect link for someone like who OX, right? Where he's a NAD character and then he has the boost, which is a strong attack. So because he has the boost, having a link like this will lower your strong attack recharge time, making that you're able to get your boost faster than if you didn't have this type of link, right? So I might actually just give this Renji A tier because that's really good. And Aizen now, who is also a tech NAD character, also has a boost, so it's probably in your better interest to get someone like this character for Thousand Blood War Aizen, right? So I do think that is a very good reason of why you should be getting Renji, right? Obviously, anybody in S tier is what you want to prioritize getting, right? But I think Renji definitely now. I didn't even know this, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did not know this, but now I have 2 frenzy tickets. I'm gonna pick this up for sure. I'm gonna pick this up guaranteed. Just for my Aizen, because that's a really good link to have. Right, so now we got Yoruichi. Where is she? Here we go. Let's see, take a look at her stuff here. So she has strong attack damage plus 16% and strong attack recharge time negative 11%. So it's different from Byakuya's. Right, she has higher recharge time than Byakuya by 1%, but lower strong attack damage than Byakuya by 2%. Right, so obviously she's still an S tier character. Any type of these links with strong attack damage and recharge is fantastic, right? And because she's purple, you can give it to a lot of free-to-play purple characters, right? At this point, 6th anniversary, Aizen is a free-to-play purple character. Right, they've given him out many times. Not really giving him out for free, but like, he's been promoted so much times. He has guaranteed banners and stuff like that. So if you do have 6th anniversary Aizen and you do use him, or anybody, doesn't even have to be Aizen, any purple character that's a SAR unit, this is probably a good link for them too, right? The only thing, again, SP is pretty low than, you know, other characters, but if you just want the link and you don't really care about the SP too much, right? It's not, I mean, it's kind of a big drop, but the strong attack, the links are pretty good to have. So I will say Yoruichi is an S tier character. Let's take a look at Chad here now. Where is Chad here? Chad. Okay, Chad is right here, right? Hopefully the music is not too loud. It looks like it's too loud there. I'm gonna lower it a bit. I do apologize if it was super loud. Not him. He has last ditch and damage taken. Last ditch 85%, damage taken 12%. Now that's not really a bad link, right, for Brave Battle. I'm gonna give it a B tier because it's really only good for Brave Battle. But the problem is now is that most of the Brave Battle characters have prevent last ditch. So it's kind of like it's gonna be very, very difficult for you to really use this guy because you're gonna literally have to find someone who doesn't have prevent last ditch, right? And most of the teams, especially in higher tier PvP, will have this, prevent last ditch. So I'm actually gonna give that a lower tier B. I might give it C, just because for the simple fact that one, it's not something you're gonna be using a lot. But again, having damage taken in the last ditch is a very good combination for tech PvP characters like Kurishiki, but multiple characters have the prevent. So I'm actually going to give him B. We might change that later, but we're going to give him B. Right? Let's go to Gin here. Right? I believe that is the correct Gin. Yep. Here we go. Now he has normal attack damage plus 18% and recover 16% stamina between quest areas. Nothing really too crazy. I'm actually just going to give that C. Right? I feel like this is kind of biased, right? I feel like if he was SP, or if that was like recharge time and the heal, it would be better, right? It's NAD, but he also has higher SP than his NAD in general. So, right, it would be much better if it was for a SP character, I think, just because of his stats right there. And, well, NAD characters, here's my thing. Like, who's a green NAD character that you're gonna use? I don't know, because most of the NAD characters you don't really think, right? They mostly, like, the tech NAD characters that come to my mind is like Aizen and OX. Those are the main tech NAD characters that are coming to my mind that you're using most of the time. And it's like Aizen has multi-barrier and multiple ways to boost himself, and then Owetsu, I believe, does Owetsu have Drain? No, it's his Vortex that looks like he has Drain. I don't remember, bro. Let me see. Let me check real quick if I can get it. Owetsu. Let me see if I can get it real quick. Alright. He doesn't have Drain. Yeah, so it's his Vortex colors that made me think that he had Drain for some reason. Right? Because I know his Vortex is like black and white. So I apologize right there. But yeah, I don't think this is a crazy link, to be honest. If it was SAR, it would be better. Kisuke, we know he's a S tier. He's probably the best frenzy character to pick up easily, just for the simple fact that he has coin drops and crystal / jewel drops. Now, if you guys watch my first ever frenzy video, I explained how maybe you would want to get 4 copies of Kisuke, right? You would want to get 4, make 2 out of the 4 6-stars, and then keep 2 5-stars, right? Because then you would have a 6-star on your team and a 5-star on your team, and then under the 6-star that's on your team, you would have a 5-star Link, which you would still get the Soul Trip, and then under the 5-star version, you would put the 6-star version of your Kisuke on the Link for him. All right. You can go for 6 really too if you want to, because while you have that, you can get an extra 2 and put it on your main character for Link, since it's a 5-star and a 6-star. You can really go for a total of 6 to like get maximum coins and crystal drops, but that's again completely up to you. Right, but there's no question he has one of the best links in the game. Frenzy or not, this is a very good combination for just efficiency in farming your crystals and jewels and your coins. So I do think Kisuke is easily an S tier character. Right, we're gonna go for Uryu here now. Let's see what we got going on here with Ishida. Now this is better, right? Recovers 8% or 18% stamina between quest areas and strong attack recharge, right? His SP is higher than his NAD too, so this is a better link, right? We're actually going to give him a tier higher than Gin, just for the simple reason that it makes more sense for him to have this, right? When his SP is higher than his NAD. Gin is NAD and heal when getting into a quest area, but his SP is much higher than his NAD, right? Not by like a crazy amount, not like a huge jump, but it's like what 105 NAD and then like not 105, 501 NAD and then 576 SP, right? It's a pretty big difference there. Not pretty big, but like there's a difference, obviously, right? So I mean, I do think this link is pretty good, especially for if you want to use it, if you're using Aizen, which I think most people are using. A very good link to get for him for your auto farming, right? You don't, even though he has drain, he now getting extra heals guaranteed if he's not proccing his drain, and then he's also getting some recharge for himself, so that's pretty good. Let's take a look at Aizen here. Aizen is strong attack damage plus 18% and recover stamina. Now I prefer having recharge than strong attack damage. Right, even though it is 18%, this is a big jump. This is well over 100 from his NAD and things, so it's actually pretty good. But I do think I would prefer having recharge over just strong tech damage was 18%, but it's not bad, right? I think I might give this a B tier as well. Right, his SP is very good compared to his NAD, but compared to like a regular character, of course his SP is not as crazy, right? There's characters with 800 SP in the game, and he's sitting here at 500. I don't know why they've never given frenzy characters a resurrection. I mean, I know they can't because they already have 2 things, but you could still give them a resurrection to just buff up their stats and not get a new soul trait, right? Because most of the times you don't really, I mean, people do care for the soul trait, of course, but if these guys already have double soul traits and people want, like, you know, a resurrection for them, and he didn't get another soul trait, nobody will be mad because you're getting orbs still, I think. So I'm gonna give him B tier, but maybe it could be C tier. I might actually he still does have the heal for you, right? So I guess we can give him that, right? But I prefer the strong attack recharge times for SP characters more than the strong attack damage. Of course it's not useless, but I do prefer strong attack recharge over thing in general. That's just me personally. It could be different for you guys, so we'll just keep him at the B tier. Grimmjow has strong attack damage and then normal attack damage. It's just not a good combination, right? It's like, I guess, good for hybrid characters, but they don't even do those anymore. It's just a garbage link. It's not good whatsoever, right? I mean, it's useful, right? If you give it to an SP character, you're getting some NAD, right? But like, you don't want to give SP characters NAD. You want to give an SP character strong attack damage or strong attack recharge time. So it doesn't make sense to really give him NAD, in my opinion. So we're just going to put Grimmjow B tier or D tier. Not really going to mess around with that too much. Ichigo. The same thing with him, bro. It's just, no. I don't understand why strong attack damage is normal attack damage. I just don't understand that personally. So same reason for Grimmjow. We're just going to put him there. Soy Fan, honey. She got damage taken and strong attack damage. I mean, it's so weird. It's definitely a D tier. I don't know why she'd have strong attack damage and strong attack. I mean, no, because Aizen is not even thing. If this was purple, maybe it would be good for, you know, Aizen and PvP, right? But it's not. I don't understand the combination. It feels like a wasted skill. I feel like it seems like a waste of a second soul trait when you have damage taken and strong attack damage, right? Soy Fan, I love you, but we're not really gonna mess with that too much. I mean, I'll use you. I have no problem using you, girl. But in general, not realistic. Just hot garbage. That's a dodge and recover 18% stamina between areas and dodge. Like, no, just bad. Just bad. Horrible, actually. That's by far the worst one. By far the worst one I've seen so far. Freeze and then strong attack damage was 18%. Also kind of bad. Not really messing with that one too much. Right. Freeze duration, maybe for stuff like IT where, you know, it is freeze. I mean, I can give him that. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. You can go C tier, I guess. That does have some type of use when it comes to those stages where it's freeze everywhere. I know for me, especially now, I do start putting, like for example, yesterday when I was using CN, or like 2 days ago when I was using CN, it was a paralyzed stage, right? So paralysis all over the floor type thing, and I decided to put on paralysis link or paralyzed links on my CN so he wouldn't get paralyzed anymore, and then handle the map, right? And it was working effectively like this. So I'm actually gonna give him C tier for that, because I do find these freeze duration or these duration links pretty useful, and the fact that he gets strong attack damage with it would be perfect, I think. So I am gonna actually give it to him and put him to C tier. Ukiura, where is he? Strong attack damage and dodge. I mean, you're getting strong attack damage with 18%, but dodge is not necessary. It's just not. Dodge is only useful in stuff like PvP and arena, maybe. Everywhere else it's useless. Everywhere else it's useless, to be honest. Where is Mayuri? Because it says he's next. Mayuri got... Oh. Okay, he got poison and paralyzed duration. Now, it's not really useful since you don't need two different types. I'm actually going to put that in D tier. I mean, again, it has its value of the duration, but poison and paralyzed, you're not going to get those. Right? You're never going to get those. So, I don't think it's really necessary for him to have two different types. But by all means, right? I don't know. Let's just finish it off real quick. We got Rukia and Silopero. We're just gonna open both of them. So Rukia, same thing with Mayuri, bro. A lot of these frenzy characters are useless nowadays. It's just not it, right? Freeze and fire duration. I don't see any use for it, right? Because most of the time when you need duration, it's because of the puddles on the floor, right? It's because of the puddles, right? Sure, there's gonna be those enemies that like it would be fire or ice on the floor, and then those enemies that have like the fire tornado, right, or the fire blast, but you one-shot them, right? Even in IT, they still get one tapped. So I don't really see any use for it. And then CN, or not CN, I can't see CN because it's Silopero, but Silopero indeed, right? I don't think. Then these characters are probably never used. Like maybe you could make a case for Grimja and Ichigo, maybe even for Soifon, but from Orihime to Silopero, no. I just don't think having normal attack damage and strong attack damage is crazy, right? Obviously it makes sense because like let's say you're using an SP character and all his strong attacks run out. Now you have the normal attack damage, right? You're getting a normal attack damage boost. No, I'll put them up for that reason, right? Right? I'll be fair. I'll put them up for that reason. If you do lose all your strong attacks, right, and you're only using your NAD, boom. But like, I feel like rather than having extra NAD damage, you just want to put your recharge thing. So I'm actually just gonna put them back down. I think you'd want to just put recharge instead of getting strong attack damage and a bit of NAD when you can just have. I would rather have 14 or 12% strong attack recharge than having increased strong attack damage and increased NAD, right? I just want my SP or my strong attacks to come back faster than for it to do a bit more damage, right? So I don't know. I think this is going to be my tier list for frenzies. I think this is probably your better things. Obviously, the top 3 is what you want to aim for, right? The second one, this is really good if you like main Thousand Year Blood War Aizen, or if you mean Owet. Really good link. These guys have their uses here. These two down here have some uses, and then these guys in D, you're only getting, we're gonna change it from D to just orbs. Just orbs, right? If you just want orbs, that's it. If you just want orbs, that's it. These characters actually have a use. So make sure you guys tell me what you think about this tier list, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.